And we are underway as the Eagles look to win their 5th straight contest and remain undefeated here on their home court. Here's Kayshawn Ward. Ward gets it to Dreg Cooley. Cooley goes to Sam Gallardo from San Antonio, inside to William Blett. Blett to go inside, puts it up. Baby hook shot doesn't go. Rebounded there by number 23. That's Will Young, the 4th. And gets the ball to guard Bryce Coletti. Coletti gets to number 3. That is Caleb Light. Matt Wogowski. Apologize for some of the names there, Messiah fans. Will do my best to learn them as quickly as possible. Wogowski. That's a cutting Coletti. That ball's going to bounce up. It gets into the hands there of Light. The back to Coletti, and that's going to be a point for Messiah. 2 points for Messiah, that is. The Eagles are bringing it back up the floor. Here's Kayshawn Ward. Second leading scorer, Dreg Cooley, who came in averaging 11 points a game. Only had 4 in the game against Scranton on Wednesday, but had 5 rebounds. We got a foul here to start. Looks like on number... Not sure who they called that on. Maybe 12? The Eagles come into today's game on a 4-game win streak. Won 3 straight on the road before defeating Scranton on Wednesday for their 4th straight, 5-2 on the year. The Falcons come in at 3-4. Here's William Blett, puts it up, doesn't go, travel. So it's going to be Messiah ball on the traveling violation. Again, folks, for those who are watching the women's game, I'm hoping that the changes I have made will lead to no issues for this men's game as we have a good one brewing here early. 2-2 is the score. Good defense there by Kayshawn Ward. Shot goes up by Will Young, the 4th. Gets back there. Shot put up by Will Young, the 4th, and that goes. Put up there rebounded by William Blett, puts it up, and it's good. Will Blett. Here's Jerron Fairweather with a steal. Fairweather driving inside. Great move by Fairweather. Doesn't finish. Rebounded there by Willie Young. Here's Will Young, the 4th. Will Young puts it up. That one goes. 6-4 in favor of Messiah early. Here's Ward to Blett. Blett goes to Fairweather. Fairweather out to Kayshawn Ward, who takes the 3. It's good! Kayshawn Ward with the triple! Kayshawn Ward has started every game for the Eagles this season, and oh boy, has he really shined, both on offense and on defense. Gets a lot of steals and scores at 9.5 points per contest, 3rd best on the team after Dreg Cooley, and the leading scorer for this Eagles team, William Blett. Here's Willie Young, who's got 4 points early here for Messiah. Driving inside is number 12, that's Claiborne. And a block by Dreg Cooley! Rejected! What a block by Dreg Cooley! We got a shot clock violation, and it's going to be Eastern ball. And a good start here, an exciting start if you're just joining us. The women fell 60-53 to Messiah in the early contest. The Eagles look to Again, this Eagles team, the men's team, looking to win their fourth straight. Here's William Blett. Gets it out to Sam Gallardo. Gallardo takes a shot. It's going to be a 2 if it falls. Doesn't go. They're calling it off of Eastern, and it'll go the other way. Messiah ball here. Eagles lead 7-6. Kayshawn Ward has a 3. Greg Cooley and William Blett each have a bucket apiece. There's your 7 points. And some 6-man for this Eagles team. That's Teron Bacon from Philadelphia and Olutobi Akinbayo checking in for the Eagles. Come in for William Blett and for Sam Gallardo. For Messiah, Will Young has 4 points. And Bryce Coletti has the other 2. Here's Coletti driving up the floor. Here's Messiah. Looks to get something going offensively. Here's Coletti driving around. Coletti gets it out to 15. That's Glogowski. Glogowski out to number 11. That is Evan Parker, who just checked in. He's from Fletcher, Vermont. And a steal by Jerron Fairweather. Jerron Fairweather knocks it away. Can he get a bucket here? Unable to, doesn't put it up, but gets the steal and gets it to Kayshawn Ward. Good defense by the Eagles. Here's Ward. Out to Cooley. Cooley looks to drive inside. He's got Fairweather in the corner. Fairweather looks to cut. Does not. Looking for somebody past Olutobi, sets the screen up top. Here's Cooley over to Ward. Ward with Coletti on him, gets it to Bacon. Bacon has been shooting the 3 ball pretty well lately. Here's Olutobi Akinbayo out to the top. Here's Cooley with the 3. Doesn't go, rebounded by Glogowski. Some good ball movement there by the Eagles, but just could not get that shot to fall. Here's Glogowski to put it up. Tries to put it off the glass, doesn't go, and that's rebounded by Drake Cooley. Here's Drake Cooley. Looking to drive inside. A great kick out to Bacon, who's open. Bacon takes the shot, but he's out of bounds. So Bacon had an open look. He's been hitting a lot of those lately. Had 9 points against Scranton on Wednesday on triple threes. Steps out of bounds. And subbing in for the Eagles is Josh Grant, who gets a lot of valuable minutes off the bench and provides a great scoring pop off the bench and athleticism. The Eagles have a very deep group of reserves, all of them who play well and contribute in a variety of ways. 7-6 is your score. Here's Coletti to Parker. Grid pass there by Coletti. That doesn't fall, though. Coletti comes up. It's going to go this way. So it is a foul. It looks like it's on 35. That was on Tyler Penley, who just checked in for Messiah. Are we having a timeout? No, we are not. Some substitutions, it looks like. Fairweather comes out. Sam Gallardo back in, and Jarris Carroll in for the Eagles for the first time tonight. Here's Josh Grant with a nice move inside to Carroll. Some great passing, but a foul on Will Young, and Jarris Carroll will go to the line. Carroll's going to shoot his first here. That one does not go. It's been a while since anybody's scored for either team. A little bit of a scoring drought for both squads. But the Eagles still hold a 7-6 lead coming off the three-pointer by Kayshawn Ward a few minutes ago. Here's Carroll to take his second free throw. That one is good. Eagles go up 8-6. 13:59 to go in this opening half. Parker looking at inbound, gets it up to Tyler Penley. Penley to Coletti. Josh Grant guarding Coletti. Here's Josh Grant. Good defense by Grant, keeping Coletti on the outside. Gets it to Parker. Parker looking to pass to somebody, tries to drive past Carroll, does not. Tries to get on the baseline. That's off. That's going to be Eagles' ball. Great defense. First by Josh Grant. And then great defense on the baseline to stop that pass. It goes off of Messiah, and the Eagles will take over up by 2. Olutobi Akinbayo will get it into Josh Grant. Grant brings it up the floor. Eagles bench to get some points. Jarris Carroll has 1 point. Nobody else on the floor for the Eagles has any. And they're going to call that, I believe, on Josh Grant, maybe? I have to see. Yes. So call an offensive foul on Josh Grant. And Messiah will get the ball right back. Apologize. I'm trying to run the clock to 13:25 to go here in the first half. The Eagles lead 8-6. A little bit of scoring drop for both teams, but the Eagles Took the lead. A good steal by Teron Bacon. Look where somebody passed who drives up the floor. Here's Teron Bacon, but he loses the ball. This is number 30. This is Michael Healy. Healy tries to put it up, and that goes. Healy capitalizes off a turnover, and we are tied at 8. Tie ball game 8-8. 13 minutes to go in this first half. Here's Josh Grant. Grant to Carroll. Carroll goes over to Sam Gallardo. He trips and falls out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover for the Eagles. 12:52 to go here. Will Young's going to check out. Looks like Mac Lulowski is back in for Messiah. Again, Messiah comes in with a 3-4 record overall, but they are 1-0 in conference play. They have played a conference game. This is the Eagles, of course, first MAC Commonwealth game of the season. So Eagles looking to start out strong in conference play. Here's Evan Parker from the corner. A little short. Jarris Kell tried to get his hand on, but could not. Penley brings it up for Messiah. Here's Penley. Penley driven around the perimeter. Jarris Carroll with some good defense gets it out to Parker. Parker kicks it over to Coletti. Coletti loses a little bit, but gets it back. Looks like Jerron Fairweather and Davin Hernandez will get ready to check in for the Eagles. Here's Glogowski from outside. It's a good-looking shot. Hits the top of the backboard, and it goes. Bounces off the top of the backboard and goes through the net. Messiah takes the 11-8 advantage. Here's William Blett. Blett fakes the dribble handoff to Jarris Carroll. Looks like he's going to drive it in himself. He does. Baby hook goes up, doesn't go. Glogowski gets it back to Bacon. Bacon's going to take a three. Bang! Teron Bacon ties it up at 11. Here's Coletti. Very, very close game, just like the women's game was early. Here's Glogowski with another three. That one's short, but rebounded by Bacon. Here's Bacon running up the floor. He's got some bodies with him. Bacon's going to take another three, and he hits it again. Teron Bacon back-to-back triples for the graduate from Philadelphia. And we got a timeout for Messiah. Back-to-back threes by Teron Bacon off the bench, and the Eagles lead 14-11. Jesse, go live. Go live. Kill it, Jesse. Kill it. We are back to...
Jack Ramsey.
Turn it off. We turned it up. We did. The mic, we did. We turned it off. We turned it off. It didn't go. Oh, we had a mic issue there, but we're back to live action. Turn it back on. That's fine. It's not your fault. Looks like maybe a holding foul here.
Also number 2, Sam Gallardo. That's his first, team second.
He does it again. This is Caleb Blight who's going to throw it in bounds. That's going to get away. Here's Ron Fairweather, puts it up to Sam Gallardo. Here's Gallardo. Ball gets away from him a little bit. Not a great pass from Fairweather.
Jack Ramsey.
Not a great pass from Fairweather. Goes off of Sam Gallardo, and it's going to go back to Messiah. So 14-11, Teron Bacon with back-to-back threes. gives the Eagles
Jack
a
Ramsey.
14-11 advantage over the Messiah Falcons. Again, the Eagles come into this game on a 4-game win streak. Keyshawn Ward almost got another steal there. That's number 10. That's Jack Ramsey. Gets it to Caleb Light. Light gets it out to Ramsey, who gets it over to Healy. A lot of H's. Here's Caleb Light. And stolen by Fairweather again. Here's Sharon Fairweather. Good defense. He's going to pull up and take the shot. It doesn't go, though. Rebounded by Bogowski. Eagles are playing some very strong defense here in the early going. Here's Parker. Tries to put it up. Doesn't go. Rebounded by William Blett. Parker was hoping for the blocking foul. Doesn't get it there. 14-11 is still the score. Cross court over to Keyshawn Ward. Ward to Teron Bacon. Hot hand. See if he's got another one. He doesn't that time. Rebounded there by Michael Healy in what you would call a heat check is what I hear the young kids say. Heat check there for Teron Bacon. Doesn't go that time. But the Eagles still lead 14-11 thanks to a pair of threes from Teron Bacon, who's got 6. Nice move there by Caleb Light. And it's now 14-13 lead for the Eagles. Keyshawn Ward bringing it up. All the starters minus Bacon are back on the floor. That's Blett, Ward, Gallardo, Fairweather, and Bacon on the floor for the Eagles. Here's Sharon Fairweather. Fairweather driving inside. Great pass to Keyshawn Ward and a bucket. What an assist from Fairweather and a great bucket from Ward. Nice job. Two-man game there between Fairweather and Ward. Here's Caleb Light, who scored Messiah's last basket. 16-13 is the lead for the tie. Doesn't go. Goes off of Messiah. I thought maybe Ward touched that last, but he did not, according to the referee. It'll be Eagles ball with 9:06 to go in the first half. Davin Hernandez checks in for the first time, the Florida native. And a lot of Florida natives on this team. You've also got Jerron Fairweather, hails from Tamarack, Florida. William Blett, who's the leading scorer, hails from Miami. A lot of teams, states represented here. It looks like we're going to have a foul on 12. Nope, other way. It's Davin Hernandez.
Offensive foul on number 12, Davin Hernandez. That's his first team's
So Hernandez checks in and fouls. Doesn't agree with it. But nevertheless, 16-13 is your score. 8:52 to go in this first half. Here's Arquise Claiborne. Over there to number 10, that is Jack Ramsey.
Jack Ramsey.
Ramsey looks to drive inside, kicks it back out to Coletti. Coletti over to Light. And a foul on number 12, that's Arquise Claiborne.
offensive foul on number 12, Arquise Claiborne. That's his second team score.
14 fouls for Messiah. So Keyshawn Ward for the Eagles on the floor right now has 5 points. Coletti and Caleb Light both have 2 for Messiah, and Will Young, the fourth, still leads Messiah with 4 points. Here is Sam Gallardo, who hasn't scored yet in this one, at 13 against. Here's Davin Hernandez, takes the 3, doesn't go, rebounded there by Penley. Gallardo had 13 against Scranton, hasn't scored yet. 8:22 to go in this first half. It's been a good one. Eagles have the lead courtesy of a pair of threes by Teron Bacon and a really nice give and go between Jerron Fairweather and Keyshawn Ward. Here's Penley. Up to Coletti. Coletti driving inside. Good defense there by both Blett. Should be going the other way, I agree. But some great defense by both Keyshawn Ward and William Blett.
Drake Cooley back in for the Eagles.
Who's going to check in for Hernandez? Hernandez had one shot that came up a little short, but a good run there for the freshman, who will only get more minutes as time progresses. So back on the floor is the starters for the Eagles. Here's Coletti. Coletti back to Arquise Claiborne. Claiborne looking to drive inside, kicks it out to Penley. Penley's going to take a shot, a high arcing shot, but it doesn't go, and rebounded by Willie Young, the fourth. Young is going to be fouled. White.
Number 14, Drake Cooley. That's his first team score.
Cooley's going going to get the foul. He's going to get the infraction on that. Here's Coletti. Coletti over to Arquise Claiborne. Claiborne to Penley inside. Penley driving in on Fairweather. Fairweather with some nice defense, but Penley puts it in. 16-15 is the lead for the Eagles. Again, not a lot of offense in the last couple of minutes here, but the Eagles have led for the last several minutes, again, thanks to a pair of threes by Jerron Bacon. Here's Jerron Fairweather looking to get his first 2 points. Puts it up, but blocked there by Arquise Claiborne into the hands of Caleb Blight. That's a nice play there by Arquise Claiborne and a very athletic Jerron Fairweather. In transition, gets it to Willie Young. And the score is now 17-16 for Messiah, who regained the lead. Tayshaun Ward over to Dreg Cooley. Cooley inside to Blett. What a pass by William Blett! But Dreg Cooley is going to be fouled. A great pass. A great no-look pass to a streaking Dreg Cooley. Cooley gets fouled. Caleb Blight is going to foul Cooley. And Cooley looking for his first free throw make. He hits it. Tied at 17. 7:06 to play. Toby Akinbayo back in for the Eagles. Dreg Cooley hits his first, and he looks to give the Eagles the lead back with the second free throw. The Eagles regain the lead, 18-17. We're going to have a timeout. 18-17 with 7:06 to play here in the first half. We are back to live action here. The Eagles lead 18-7 on a pair of free throw makes from Dreg Cooley, and it's been a good one here between these two MAC Commonwealth rivals. 5-2 Eagles, the 3-4 Falcons. Doing battle here on the campus of Eastern University on the final big Saturday here of the fall semester. Here is Willie Young, the fourth, who has 6 points. Looks like it's going to be stolen. No, it's picked up by Arquise Claiborne. Claiborne goes back out to Parker. Quick flip over to Coletti. Ooh, are they going to call that on Jerron Fairweather? They will. They're going to give him 3. So Bryce Coletti will get 3 shots from the line.
Bryce Coletti will go to the line to shoot 3.
Coletti hits the first, so we're tied at 18. 6:42 to go here in half number 1. Thank you, Bang. Yeah, I'm sure you everybody know that. Coletti hits all 3. And the Eagles and the Falcons now lead 20-18. Here is Dreg Cooley, who's going to take a 3. Doesn't go. Rebounded there by Tyler Penley. Penley gets it up to Evan Parker. Parker kicks it to Claiborne. Messiah has the lead at 20 to 18 here. Claiborne inside to Willie Young. It's a nice pass there. Willie Young gets the bucket. Willie Young, the fourth, now has 8 points. And the Eagles now trail 22 to 18. Ward tries to pass it out to Fairweather. That is intercepted by Claiborne. Claiborne looking to go up. Great defense by Cooley, but Penley's there for the putback, doesn't get it. That ball's bouncing around. Kayshawn Ward picks it up. It finally gets to Akinbayo. Here's Jerron Fairweather. They're going to call that foul, I believe, on Arquise Claiborne would be my guess.
Foul number 11, Evan Parker. That's his first.
Number 11, excuse me. So it should be 1-1. Maybe not 1-1. That'd be 7th foul. Nope. Looks like no free throws. The Eagles are trailing by 4 with 5:41 to go here in half number 1. Here's Dre Cooley. Low scoring half for both squads. William Blett. Blett looking to drive inside himself. Baby hook. Gets the friendly roll and it goes in. William Blett gets his first 2 points of this one. And it's now 22 to 20 in favor of the visiting Falcons. Here is Bryce Coletti. Coletti stepped out of bounds. Bryce Coletti steps out of bounds. And the Eagles lead. The Eagles still trail by 2. Jerron Bacon had a pair of big threes his last time on the floor. Checks back in. So on the floor for the Eagles now is William Blett, Kayshawn Ward, Teron Bacon, Dre Cooley, and Jerron Fairweather. Here's Cooley. Cooley to Blett. Blett driving inside on Penley. Puts it up. 12-footer doesn't go. Rebounded by Arquise Claiborne. Remains the same. 22 to 20 is your score. Falcons have a 2-point edge. Here's Claiborne. Claiborne goes over to Will Young the fourth. Young looking to drive inside on Blett. Young has been very strong here in the first half with 8 points. Here's Young. And a travel. And the Eagles will get the ball back. With 4:38 to go. Good defense all the way around by the Eagles. There's a traveling violation, and the Eagles will get the ball back with 4:38 to play here in the first half. Jerron Bacon with 6 points and 2 rebounds. Kayshawn Ward with 5. Dre Cooley and William Blett each with 4 points apiece. Will Young with 8 for Messiah. Bryce Coletti with 5. Here is William Blett, gets it over to Dre Cooley. Cooley kicks it out to Fairweather. Fairweather's got a look. Doesn't go, but rebounded by Cooley. Great rebound and great putback by Dre Cooley. Dre Cooley gets his own miss, ties this game up at 22. 4:09 to play in half number 1. Here's Arquise Claiborne up the floor with Cooley on him. Jarris Carroll looking to check in for Eastern at the next stop ball. Claiborne out to Coletti. Coletti to Penley. And Penley's going to get called for the offensive foul. Penley gets the call for offensive foul. Jarris Carroll, think of the old football player. Jarris Carroll checks back in for the Eagles. Checking back in for the Messiah is Mike Legowski and Michael Healy back in for Kayshawn Ward. Tie game, 22 to 22. Closest game we've seen so far. The Eagles, in their 5 wins, have led outright in 4 of those 5 wins. That lone game that they won, they were trailing, was against Haverford. So this is the closest game that we have seen in a while for this Eastern club. Here's William Blett. Great move by Will Blett. That will go, and the Eagles regain the lead at 24 to 22. Up the floor is Mike Glogowski. Matt Glogowski, my apologies. Matt Glogowski looking to Coletti, cutting in, doesn't get it to him, does this time. Coletti's got the ball with Ward on him. That ball is out of bounds. Coletti steps out of bounds for the second time. The Nest made sure to to point to the area of the floor. And we are back in business. 24-22 is the score. Low scoring first half and a close one was what you would expect between these two rivals. Here's Eastern. Here's Ward. Puts it up. Long two doesn't go. Rebounded by Young. 2:55 and counting. Here's Coletti up the floor. Coletti's got 5 with 2 rebounds. Here's Coletti. Tries to go inside to Gogowski. That ball goes out. And it's a foul on Bryce Coletti. An offensive foul. That's his second. 8 fouls. Josh Grant checking in for the Eagles. Good atmosphere, a great crowd for both schools. Messiah always travels well, and a good showing out by the Eastern faithful, both at the school and in the community. Good to see that, and good to see full gyms again on college campuses. Here is William Blett. Blett to Dre Cooley. Cooley gets over to Carroll and check back in. Carroll's going to take a deep 3. Jarris Carroll knocks it down! What a shot by Jarris Carroll! And just like that, the Eagles have a 5-point lead. Jarris Carroll with a little daylight takes an opportunity and sinks it. 27-22 is your score. Here's William Young to Healy. Healy looking to get it to Parker. Good defense by Bacon. To Caleb Light. Josh Grant on Light. And a foul on Dre Cooley. I'm not sure for what. Second. So Dreg's going to come out. It looks like Sam Gallardo will check back in. Check back in for the Eagles. We're going to have 2 no shots. Looks like no shots. Okay. 27-22, 2:03 to go. Messiah will inbound it. Healy, guarded closely by Sam Gallardo. Good defense by Gallardo. 2 minutes to go, as you heard the great Will the Thrill say. 2 minutes to go in this one. Eagles lead, 27-22. Jarris Carroll with a big 3 moments ago to give the Eagles a 5-point advantage. Here's Healy. Puts it up. It's good. Nice shot there by Healy, the Ashburn, Virginia native. Eagles still lead, 27-24. Here's Josh Grant to William Blett. Blett dribble handoff to Bacon. Bacon gets it back out to Blett. Blett looking to take maybe a 3, does not. Blett looking to kick it out to somebody, gets it out to Jarris Carroll. Carroll's going to take another shot. Doesn't go, rebounded by Young. 27-24 with 1:20 to go here in half number 1. Caleb Light comes up the floor. Joshua Grant on him. Sam Gallardo closely guarding Michael Healy, who had the last bucket from his side. Healy drives inside. Another nice look by Michael Healy. That one doesn't go. Glogowski gets a hand on it, doesn't go. And here's Jarris Carroll up the floor for the Eagles. Carroll over to Bacon. Bacon's going to take another 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Glogowski. Under a minute to play. Eagles lead 27-24 here in this MAC Commonwealth opener. Here in St. David's. And Sam Gallardo with the steal. Here's Gallardo. Can he finish it off? Tries to go around his back. And a foul on Sam Gallardo. Really.
That's his second. Team 7. Ron Fairweather back in for the Eagles.
Fairweather back in for the Eagles. So on the floor for the Eagles right now is Will Blett, Jerron Fairweather, Jarris Carroll, who hit the big 3 moments ago, Joshua Grant, and Teron Bacon. We are in the bonus, so we'll have 1-1 coming up here for Messiah's leading scorer, Will Young IV. Young doesn't hit, rebounded by Fairweather. Here's Jerron Fairweather up the floor. Eagles lead by 3 in the final 37 seconds. And they're going to call a travel on William Blett. William Blett called for traveling. Pardon me there, guys. My apologies. Here's Parker, who's going to inbound it to Willie Young, but stolen by Fairweather. Here's Jerron Fairweather, 32 seconds left to go. In the first half, Teron Bacon gets it up to William Blett. And the Eagles are going to probably play here for the second to last shot of the quarter. Here's Josh Grant driving inside. Ball taken away. And the shot clock is off. Messiah will get the last shot here. There's 9 seconds on the clock, folks. The clock is a little ahead. Timeout. .3 to go here in the first half. The Eagles lead 27-24. Back to live action. 7 seconds to go. Here's Willie Young. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Carroll. 2-1. Shot's going to go up. It's not going to fall. And the Eagles are going to go into halftime leading 27-24. I believe, yes.